I don't have time to hop on a stream just to sit there. Like,
I
if
don't
there's
have
nothing
I don't
going
have
on.
time to watch that either.
Exactly.
You're on here to have fun, and if you're not having fun, what's you
People
just gotta
like
check out.
to give Sam shit, but at least he talks.
Exactly.
He'll come up with something.
Now I get bored. If somebody is being interesting, I can listen. But I talk because if nothing's happening, why am I there? And why should the viewer watch? There's
Yeah.
no point. So I just look at it from the viewer. If it's going slow, I want to get off because I'm being bored too. So I kind of do it to entertain myself too. I want people to be funny. But just having them sit there and say, "Wow, let's talk about chicken. I went there." No, man.
There you go,
I don't
Sam.
want that chicken talk.
There's Ian's new show. It's like a sitcom. I'll put it to you this way. I mean, you can watch it and everything, but it's like he's got a laugh track on it, and he makes all these like scenarios where like Mersh is fucking Royce's wife, or no, I'm sorry, I made that part up. That he hasn't done that yet, has he? I fucking just imagined that. Apparently,
Interesting.
Mersh, we got a problem again.
What? What now?
I think our couch has run away.
What are you talking about? It's right there.
no,
Yeah, apparently you do.
It's funny though.
Not fucking her wife, but he's
off material,
staring
huh?
at her and jerking off.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. He's beating his meat to Maria.
No.
Yeah, it's funny, dude. You'd like it, Sam.
Mr. Mersh.
So is it on like YouTube? That was where do we find it?
Yeah, I just
YouTube
posted
or-
it in the chat.
Okay. Well, I can't tell much from looking at a man with his arms crossed, but if you say it's funny, I'm sure it is.
Is that what you're looking at right now?
You have to watch
He's
the
a funny
videos.
kind of guy. If he comes on the show Wednesday, I want to see if he really knows psychobiology because I know a little bit about that.
Yeah,
Did you see
Ian.
that thing I posted? There's a guy that worked with Mersh at the strip club who's been commenting on my videos.
Oh fuck! What's he saying?
And he said,
What's he saying?
why is no one talking about how he got fired in one night from he slapped a disabled stripper, like slapped her tits or something, and got fired.
See,
He's like, I wasn't at work that night, but I heard it was funny.
Like, what kind of disability? Like, mentally disabled?
That's what I'm wondering. How are you a
peg
disabled
leg?
stripper? You got one leg? See?
No legs. She
Got
doesn't
one
even have to
tit.
spread her legs. It's just always open.
She's got cross tits.
Oh fuck! She's got three
What
tits.
are-
Like Total Recall.
Wait. What are cross tits?
Like a cross eye, but her tits.
Point or
Like one's pointing one way, one's pointing the other.
Like a googly tit.
okay?
She's cock tittied.
I've seen that.
Yeah, cock titty.
Yeah, I finally got a co-host who actually replies to my DMs. How strange!
Every one
that
of them.
somebody like a co-host would care about the pro.
All 7,000.
Pretty much every
Huh?
one of them. Yeah.
He says,
I'm
yeah.
putting in work. I tell you that much.
Good man.
It's,
Shit. What do you guys think about that shooting? Like, I mean, or shootings in general. A lot of people say it's the fucking mental health. It's the guns. I mean,
Nope.
What do you think, Ross Dog?
I have a theory, and people will think it's ridiculous because that's how the world works. They write off things just because.
yeah.
Judge it,
But
go
I'd
ahead.
like to investigate the penis sizes of these mass shooters.
I'm with you on that.
I suspect they're really small and they're very embarrassed in life.
Self-conscious
I've
about
not
it.
talked about that.
Get anyone to
Well, I don't think
realistically
that's ridiculous.
investigate that. It's not,
think-
but
I think
it's
a lot of
it's ridiculous
psychologists
in the
probably-
mainstream world.
A lot of psychologists would probably agree with that.
We'd have to
Freud
talk to
would.
like some girlfriends or something. His mommy.
I mean, if you have a small dick, you're gonna get angry, man. You're gonna not want to show it,
Exactly.
and people are gonna make fun of you your whole life. That's gonna fuck you. I mean, got to be probably pretty small. Somebody should do a study of the dead bodies of those shooters.
It's
And
like the
these guys
bagel
can get
guy.
into
Or
these
live
chat rooms. They can get into these chat rooms and be like, "Oh, I'm a white supremacist. I hate minorities." Like, it doesn't mean they really feel that way. People say a lot of shit they
You're
don't
right.
mean when they get into a group of people.
Yep. And we've seen this. I mean, we see it because we're on these in the Discords, you see people like that. But it's like, what it is they know that it upsets people, in my opinion, and they're using it as a troll. It's like sometimes a lot of these guys probably don't support Trump, some of them, but they know that if they do it, it's gonna it's gonna troll people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's easy to
It's
get
an
in the fucking
expression
head.
of anger too. It's a really easy way to get out some anger.
Yeah, but it's just like
Not the most constructive way to get out your anger, but it's one way.
I think he's talking about trolling, not shooting people, right, Sam?
Well,
I think
Yeah.
it's both an expression of anger, don't you think? One is kind of extreme.
One's
I
an
think it's,
attention.
They are
unrealistic
both based
there.
on some kind of anger. I think the small penis idea is actually probably pretty right.
It's also a little bit of delusional thinking where you're kind of thinking, all right, I'm going to shoot all these people up and die, and everyone's going to think I'm cool. And you're not really fully realizing, like, no, you're going to be dead. You're not going to come back from it and then be popular.
Did they kill that guy?
Which one? The one in Dayton they killed?
The guy who
No,
was
that
shooting
one
up the
guy
Walmart?
lived.
Which they killed the other
No,
guy.
he lived. The Walmart guy
too bad.
lived.
Too bad, right?
yeah, and he was
Did
like
you see
crying
the other day
in
the guy in California with the
interrogation room.
knife? Guy went around with a knife and killed 4 people.
Not that Mexican guy you were talking about?
Yeah, and he killed a security guard who had a gun. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter if people have guns.
There's also the matter of statistics. We have a country of 350 million people. Statistically, you have a really, really small chance. You probably have more of a chance of being killed in a car.
So should we just live with that idea that?
Yeah,
That's what I'm wondering. Should we
Neil
just
deGrasse
accept
Tyson.
it?
Yeah,
Joe?
I think so.
Neil deGrasse.
Go ahead, Joe.
I
Neil deGrasse
would
Tyson just got
say
in
we don't
trouble
need AKs. Go ahead.
Sorry. Neil deGrasse Tyson just did a tweet about that, about the statistics of, so many people die, of this and that and this and that and this. And it's really the, per capita, the amount of people who die from mass shootings is so small. It's like a very small problem. Even though it's a horrible problem, it's something that definitely should be fixed. We really need to start fixing, the car crashes and the suicide rates and, all things like that. Things that really, really matter on a 24-hour basis or a 48-hour basis.
That doesn't get you votes.
Right.
Right, and I
Well,
think
it
people
doesn't
give him
make
shit
money
like
for the media either. They want people to watch.
None of these politicians care about solving. They don't care about us. Like, it's just all to save face and to get votes and all that shit. They don't
think
really
the- I
care
think
about
running
the
for
It's
office-
issues.
the fact that
corrupting.
it's a sensational story, so everyone's like, "Ooh, wow, ooh," rather than the 200 people who
Like,
died
in
yesterday in a
500
car
years,
accident.
they'll still be debating abortions. This side will be for it, this side will be against it in 500 years.
Oh, I
It's never
hope
going
not.
to change, no matter how much people talk about it. It's
Well,
just not.
I think
because
they'll
it's a
probably
good
get
topic
worse.
they can do
I think there'll probably be more
besides.
abortions. Progressives run. They're going to get beaten because the Democrats and independents don't believe like that. So, if to the election, if the progressives, if Bernie or one of those, I think Trump will win. If they get the moderate, even an old man like the other guy, he has a chance.
Bernie was on
You just gotta
Joe
follow
Rogan.
the polls. Whoever they say is losing is winning.
What do you mean?
Like the last election, they said that night Hillary's definitely winning. Trump has no chance.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
And he won.
They said Trump has no chance the whole time.
Yep.
He just kept winning
The only
everything.
one who said he was going to win was Alex Jones. He's the only one.
I didn't think he
It's
was
hard.
going to win.
There's so much bias. It's hard to know. You're exactly right. How do we make a judgment? The
Well,
media
that's
is
what
going to
the
be
mainstream's doing is they're trying to paint the picture like this is the losing team. Don't pick him.
Well,
Polls aren't real.
I
at all.
honestly thought, I believed in the conspiracy of that Trump was only doing it so that Hillary would win. Like,
Well, I
that's
don't
his whole
know.
thing,
I don't
was to
think
try
he
and
thought he
destroy
would
the
win. I don't
Republicans
think
so
he
that
thought he would win.
And I'm not a diehard Trump guy, but I do
Right.
think he's the only one that's not on either side.
You can play the
No,
game.
that was the conspiracy during the election, and I was like, oh shit, this is fucking
I don't
crazy.
think he thought he'd win. That look on election night, I think he was surprised himself. He
Oh,
Definitely.
Well, he was probably listening to the polls too.
I couldn't believe it when that happened. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? I was like, I hope all those dumb fuckers are wrong about him, goose stepping into the fucking White House. And they were. It's like, it just shows you how twisted the media can get. Like, because when I was, when it was all going on, I was like, he's hanging out with some dudes who are pretty sketchy, like that fucking, who was that fucking fat slob that he had appointed to an office? You guys know what I'm talking about.
One.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
He's a scumbag, but it comes down to that old argument. He's a bad guy, but does he do good things? A lot of our presidents were pretty creepy, but they did good things. I think everybody understands him. But with the election, I thought Hillary would win, but I had this, I really hate Clinton, anyone but her. So I guess other people had that feeling too. She was pretty bad,
Right.
man.
It's pretty weird when a billionaire can resonate more with the people than somebody who is a lifelong, politician and supposedly there to serve the people. It's like weird that Hillary Clinton got defeated by him. By the Rust Belt, basically, was the deciding factor.
It's because more people voted this time. They took it for granted before. The left didn't. The left was out there fucking their people. They had people that were getting paid to go vote.
Young people really don't vote. But, you were talking about the wealth. George Washington was the wealthiest man in America, by the way.
I didn't know that.
At the time. Yeah.
How'd he make his money?
At
Cotton?
the time.
Slaves?
Through marriage.
Oh, fuck, that's the
married
best way
into
to make
money.
money.